Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you like the introductory video of the HTML. So in this video, we are going to talk about what we need to learn HTML and we make our very first web page using HTML. So to start with HTML, we just need an notepad, nothing else. But I am not going to use notepad because I like Visual Studio Code, so I am using Visual Studio Code throughout this course. Okay. Visual Studio Code is open. Now just make a file in the folder. This is the folder. Make an file around here. Click on this. Name it first HTML. Uh, all the HTML files are saved with the extension of .html. Web browser can display many files like SPG files, XML files, PDF files, and HTML files, etc. So very first thing we have to do is tell the web browser what kind of file it is. For that we are going to use doctype declaration. So just use the angular brackets and type exclamation doctype space HTML. It is nothing but an declaration. It is not an HTML section. It will tell the browser what kind of file it is. So in earlier version of the HTML, just like in 4.1 and earlier than 5, we have to write HTML 4.1 if it is a 4.1 version, or HTML 4.2 and HTML 3. Just like that. It is a huge pain. It is not a pain if it is written in a single file, but if there are thousands of files in our websites, then we have to go there and change the HTML version each time whenever it is upgraded. But a person comes with a brilliant idea and it replaces it with an HTML only. So it can load the latest version of HTML whenever it is updated. We don't have to write something like that 4.1, 4.2. So latest version of HTML is 5. The very first thing that comes after the doctype declaration is an HTML element. We can create it by typing in HTML. And if you learn from our introductory video, it is an opening tag, and for that we need an closing tag. For that we just have to type slash. It is not an HTML section as well. It is moreover a declaration. It contains all of our code of HTML file. It is the thing which is about which you don't have to concern with, because it is behind the scenes. You don't need it all the times. It's just like an uh, starting point and ending point of an HTML documents. And the very first real section that comes after the HTML tag is an head section. As you guessed, we can write head and it's a starting tag, and we write an ending tag and it makes an HTML elements. Again, it is not a very important section, but it contains a lot of information. So I don't tell all the information about this section, as we can discuss all these informations as we move along the course. But in today's video, I can tell you about it contains a title tag inside of the head tag, which goes straight in, contains the title of the our HTML documents, which goes straight into the main menu. And to write that, we need a title tag, write a title, and starting and ending tag. It makes an element, and we can write the title of our document here. And then we can write the title of a web page. Just write an my very first web page, and it goes straight into the title bar of our browser. So let's move to the body part of our HTML. It contains all the code of our HTML or websites. It is just like an heart and soul of our HTML. It's just an starting tag and make an ending tag for it, and it contains all sorts of files and code of our website. And again, this is the primary section of a web HTML file or a web page. And again, anything written inside of it will display inside your web page. But with a few exceptions, actually this title will show up in the title bar of our HTML page, just like this in here. We will see it in a few seconds, and but everything else is displayed in the body or in the center of the web page of a web browser. Whatever is written inside of that two body elements. So let's start with this section. Very first thing we need in this section is we have to write something so it can be displayed over the web browser. So in this tutorial we are going to insert simple headings and few text inside the web page. But later on we can insert many things just like an image, videos and tables, etc. But for this video we return insert some simple headings and tags. So just to do that we need an heading tag, uh, which can be done by using an h1. It is an heading tag and closing tag for it. I forgot about the thing. It is an auto completion feature of an Visual Studio Code which can insert the ending tag of an particular tag right away when we write an starting tag of a particular element of an HTML. So let's move further. And what it does is just create a larger text, just like in bold headings we can see over the web pages. Anything written inside of it is displayed in a larger size and in bold style, which is going to be identified as a section. And for that I'm going to write my restaurant websites, and that's with it the that's all with the text over for the text for our header. Now, next we are going to tell what is this website all about. For that, we need an p tag. Just type p, and we need an p tag. For that, it will display something about this website. And what it does is just create an paragraph which displays the some text in the normal fonts. Just we can see in the websites. So we are going to say welcome to our restaurant. Anything you wanted to eat is in this restaurant, and it is and here, and we are going to the next section which is more or a header, again an header which is the second header for our web page, and just write an h2, and what it will gonna do it will just create an another header with a smaller text. H1 creates an bigger header, bigger size of header, but it creates an some smaller size of header than the h1. There are many headers in the HTML. There are total of the 6 header in our HTML that goes from h1 to h6, and what they does they that simply creates the smaller sizes header file headers. From h1 creates the biggest header, and the as we move along towards the h6 their size is decreases, and then go along right over second header. Now this is another section which is an subsection, or we can say an important section about our web page, and I will call it an Geeks section. Is about menu, and then we can write the another paragraph for that, and which displays something like that, just like Italian. We create some few paragraphs for that, so it can display multiple menus for it, Italian, Indian, and we can say continental as well, etc. It displays this source of menus, and then we just have to open this file in a web browser. We already saved this. First of all, just save this file. Remember, its extension should be .html always. Now just open it in an HTML browser. or any browser, just drag it from here and then drop it in the browser, then it simply opens in the browser. And there's another way to open this file, and just simply go to the location of that file and simply double click on that file and it will open in the web browser. Here I use the Microsoft, just use the Microsoft Edge to open it. And here it displays the content written in the body tag. The first is the h1 tag. It is an header. It is, just look at it, both the headers, it is displayed in the much larger size than the another h2 tag. And these are the p tags. They are this smaller and normal font size is displayed over the web pages. And this is our first section and this is our second section. So this is the first web page. Now we are going to explore many more HTML tags as we move along the course, but it is just an bare bones site. Now I hope you got the idea about the HTML and the structure of the HTML.